So just before the video starts, the basis of what I planned to do here was to go through the engine bay, take off any kind of rusted brackets, and kind of clean them up and paint them, put them back on. I then wanted to clean the engine bay. This was my original plan, just basically clean everything up, make it look nice and clean, nice and tidy, as it's not been touched. I don't know when it was last cleaned, and there's a lot of rusty brackets, etc. Along with this, I wanted to remove the stock airbox and make my own little air intake, because why not? It's something to keep me occupied. As we go through, I will have a change of outfit, solely because partway through I had some issues during my chemotherapy, starting like a new treatment and not feeling too great, so there's a bit of a break between it, and obviously at some point, as you'll see, I had to wait for a package to arrive anyway, so I didn't want to be just kind of chucking things on and having very little content. I wanted just a bit to put onto a video rather than just kind of putting out some crap for, well, few people to watch. That's all I wanted to say. We're just going in, cleaning the engine bay up, seeing how tidy we can get it, kind of deciding what to do next. I might paint the rocker cover at some point. It's all covered in oil anyway, so it all needs a good clean up. So that will come in a future video, but I guess for now let's just get cracked on. Wasn't really planning this, but this intercooler pipe is so old and crusty that the rubber's rock solid. The clips have pretty much merged into the pipe, but I think even if I can get it off, I'm going to have to replace it anyway, so I'm just going to cut it off to save me the half an hour of bloody fighting to get this off. Here, have a look at it. Snapped two, got one out. Just look how bad that is. One crusty intercooler pipe off. Looks pretty solid from inside, so hoping these mounts are still structured, they're pretty good. Get a clean up, the paint and back on.
What? Here? What do you want? What do you want? Ready? Continuing on with the Copen. Things didn't really go to plan, and so I had to wait for this little baby. Those who know will know. Straight from Japan. Used a company called First Joyce, and obviously it took a while for him to get the item shipped from up garage to him, but once he had it and shipped it out to me, it was with me within 48 hours, which is ridiculous. Almost overnight parts from Japan. And this is what we're using. It's not brand new, but that doesn't matter because, oh look at that, even got the sticker. Doesn't really matter because this was pretty much half the price it would have been brand new, and I've already checked it and it looks amazing. So I wanted to make my own intake, but I'll show you why that was a bad idea. Well, not a bad idea, why it was a pain in the ass once I got this on. But look at that. Shield on it already, nice filter, still looks pretty much brand new. And this is the main reason I'm just going for this metal pipe alone. The shape is just really strange, and the lack of space in the engine bay just makes it, yeah. So, can't wait to get this on. I've got this pipe for the intercooler to go back on. Got a new silicone hose, because I had to cut the old one off. But I just didn't want to put that on until I had something else to put on, so that's not going to go on properly because I've still got to drill out 2 of the old bolts that snapped. But we're going to get it put back together so the car at least starts again today. And it's got obviously goodies, so it's going to be fun. I'm thinking just to make my life easier, I might as well take this apart, and then I can get everything kind of, it's such a tight gap in that engine bay. Temp sensor in. This is just a testament as to why you buy parts made for cars. Look at that, can you see it? Look at it. Perfect. Air filter. That's where the old one used to come through. Obviously it comes from below because it's a bit of a pain to get anything through that. Sensor just unclipped, unfolded, unravelled, and now it's plugged in down there. Can't really see it. And then the breather pipe there. Looks like it just goes straight on. Easy. Get that position where I want it, get it all timed up and get filter on. Getting the bolts on is going to be a pain, but we'll be alright. Looks like it's going to be a while longer till Copen's back on road now. I was taking the arch liner off to get the bumper off so I can get this filter on, and found something a bit funny. As I was taking the arch liner off, I noticed this in the arch, and it was very crunchy and moved a lot. And I pulled it, and yeah, that's a blob of rubber silicone, which was here, and wonder what that could be. It was hidden by all this black sealer. Pulled it out. Oh yeah, and as you can see, I pulled it all off, all the way up to about here. Pretty much just falls apart all the way down. So this car's got no MOT as it is. It's now not going to pass an MOT. So it's going to be a little longer. We're going to have to get someone to have a look. All this here is fine, just on the inside, but obviously I can see through into there. There's some wiring and stuff, so this obviously needs sorting. Hopefully it looks like it might just be a matter of cutting quite a decent bit out, re-welding it, and obviously it looks like a bit of the sill is probably going to be a bit, yeah, but at least I found it. Kind of worried what all the other three corners are going to be like now. And there it is, air filter on, and intercooler pipe back on, held on with one bolt, but it is absolutely solid. That is not going anywhere. Absolute pain to do. If you're going to put one of these on, just give in and take the bumper off. Honestly, you can't do it without taking it off. Well, that's on. Solid. It's mounted where I took that bolt off earlier. That's absolutely solid. Pipes on, breather hoses on, temp sensors on, pipes on, new bolt, snapped bolt, new hose. Well, looks a lot better than before. That needs cleaning. I'm just going to put grill back on, cable tie bumper on, because it's half hanging off. So what's the plans now? We decided to kind of keep it off the road for a year anyway, just because with the missus she's pregnant, so she's going to be struggling to get into it once car shows come around. I've been struggling in and out of it every now and then, so we thought we'll take a year, just get it kind of, we kind of let the MOT run out and didn't really think about it. And obviously thought it'll be really easy to just re-MOT it when we want it, but that's now not the case. That rust will need sorting. Obviously before, it clearly passed the test before because they'd covered it, well, they'd filled it with rubber sealant, silicone, and then just whacked under seal all over it. And my concern now is that underseal is everywhere. All four corners, that's got that same underseal. And what's more annoying is that when we bought the car, the advert was so... they were claiming that, obviously, this isn't one of your usual rust buckets. It's had all the welding done, but the exterior is not great. And we knew that because the back half had welding done clearly, which was a good thing for us. And you could tell because the back half of the car is a different shade of red to the front, and it's really bad paintwork. But we thought at the price it was better to have a solid underside than it was to have a good condition exterior, because we had plans to change the colour anyway. But now I'm kind of concerned if the front's got rot, what is the rest of it like? Obviously the other side's probably going to be the same. I'm just hoping that the rear is solid, since that was what we were told had been done. But I don't know, I guess maybe find someone to weld it up, as I don't think it looks like, I reckon, just a little rectangle cut out and welded back in. Maybe remove all the underseal because it felt damp underneath it anyway, so that's not going to be helping. I was really looking forward to getting this out, to be fair. Now the sun's coming back round, but it is what it is, isn't it? I'll keep tinkering with it anyway and updating, doing videos on it, because it's content at the end of the day. I love playing with it, it's fun. Obviously I've still got so much planned for it. I really want to get this on track. Moral of the story, don't think you're going to do any quick job on your car. I came out solely just to clean up brackets and make my own intake, which is retorted to snapping bolts, not making my own intake and having to buy one just because it looked like an absolute pain. Fitting said intake resulted in me finding lots of rust. So, oh well, thanks for watching, see you later.